All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to another video from Crypto GiBBY. Today, as always, going over crypto news and some other crypto information if I feel like I have time to. So today I'm actually kind of tired making a video. I'm actually making a video later than I expected to, but gotta do what gotta do. All right, so going over the Bitcoin halving information, we are now approximately 81 days away from the next halving. Yesterday it was April 16th, I believe, but now it shows April 14th. Like as always, this date is going to change as the further we are out, but the closer we get to the date, you're going to see it becomes a more established date in which it's probably going to be, in which it's going to be almost exact closer we get to the date. I'm not spending too much time here. Let's go over the crypto market to see what's going on today. Looking over just at the charts right here. Everything is basically in a red. And that was one of the main things I wanted to. I'm not gonna really bring up any news article or anything, but I just want to talk about. Yesterday's video, I talked about market manipulation. And looking at the price of Bitcoin is now under 40K. Again, we know that there's manipulation in the market. And then I see articles and it talks about how, what was it? One article I seen yesterday, actually earlier today, Cardano was falling. When are we going to see stop the bleeding and everything and so on and so forth? Is it time to be scared about Cardano? And it's kind of like, why are they singling out Cardano? Or like, why are they trying to single out XRP? Every coin is in a red. Basically, all the crypto coins follow the same pattern. If one is down, if two is down, if three is down, more than likely it's going to be most of them. So don't be scared off with people giving out FUD articles about certain coins is falling right now, because everything is red. Everything is down. Like going to this chart here, if you just looking at the 7-day chart, every single thing in its top 100 is down. Well, except for, what's that? Astar? The only thing. Scicoin. Sia coin. But as you can see, just about everything else is red. So don't fall for those articles when they talk about one particular coin is falling down in price. You have to look at the overall market, especially in crypto. Especially if Bitcoin is going down, something like this, and you see a couple other coins and Ethereum is going down. Just about everything else is going to go down too. So just want to put that out there. Just be aware of those. But as you showed, Bitcoin is 39K, Ethereum 2K, XRP 51 cents. Cardano has fallen under 50 cents. Same way how Bitcoin has fallen under 40K. So yeah. But anyway, we're going to move on to our first news article for the day. And we are going to go over information I found earlier today. So the SEC report reveals SIM swap attack behind hacked X account. So I was wondering how long we was going to get information about the hack that happened with the SEC, and it looked like we got some information today. How accurate it is, if it's true, debatable, but this is what we have out here. So it says, in an official statement, the SEC revealed that an unauthorized party gained control of a cell phone number associated with the X account, subsequently resetting the password for the @SEC.gov Twitter account. This incident occurred 2 days before the actual approval of the several spot Bitcoin ETF applications. Let's see here. In an aftermath of the incident, the SEC, in collaboration with its telecom carrier, initiated an investigation to determine how the attackers were able to persuade the carrier to change the SIM associated with the SECX account. Additionally, they are seeking to understand how the attackers identified a specific phone number linked to the SEC's account. Yeah, so this was a couple things I was waiting for, and reading the article, a couple questions that I had, which they covered here. How in the world did they, as he said in here, who and how were they persuaded to change the government's SIM card associated with that X account? I was kind of perplexed with that. And the thing about it is, whoever did it, they may be in some serious trouble, either with their job or with the government. I have no idea, depending on what happened. But this is with the carrier. But then again, the SEC is not to blame. They don't share some blame into this also, because we're here. One of the concerning revelations made by the SEC is that 6 months before the attack occurred, a staff member within the SEC, keep in mind, within the organization had disabled the multi-factor authentication for the X account. The decision was made due to difficulties accessing the account, and MFA was not reinstated until after the January 9th attack. So yeah, if someone at the carrier is to be blamed, I don't know, like I said, don't know how they was convinced to change the account. I don't know if they didn't have any extra security features. But then again, this also goes to bad IT security procedures within the SEC. How do you not have a multi-factor authentication on the devices, especially the account, for a governmental account? That's crazy, like really, really crazy. So yeah. So last thing here, the SEC has stated that as now there is no evidence to suggest that the unauthorized party gained access to other SEC systems, sensitive data, or additional social media accounts. This revelation provides some assurance that the breach was limited in scope, primarily affecting the SEC's Twitter account. So yeah, that's a good thing. You definitely don't want hackers accessing civilian information if they have anything there, or who could leak sensitive information. But it's just crazy that the SEC, how they are literally going after everybody, talking about we're trying to protect citizens' financial information and everything, their financial wealth. But again, they're not protecting their own data. But yep, so that's about the SEC and everything. But like I said, we're going to move on to the next article here. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up having more SEC information come out over the next couple of days. Matter of fact, I know we are, because that case they have against Coinbase, that's probably going to have some type of result, I think, within the next 30 days or so. So we're going to see what's going to go with that, and which I hope Coinbase wins that. And I hope the SEC stop trying to go after all these crypto exchanges, especially if they're trying to do what's right. But the SEC has been dragging their butts. They've been walking on their butts, dragging their butts against the ground, trying to hamper the whole industry. But anyway, we're going to move on to the next article here. Now moving on to another governmental agency. The IRS steps back crypto tax rules exempting transaction over 10K from obligations. So with this article, this is something I did not know. I didn't know it became law, and I still don't know the full details of it yet. I'm going to do more research on it as the days go through. But what it says is that United States the United States businesses won't need to report cryptocurrency transactions above $10,000 to the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, until the tax agency release a regulatory framework. This decision follows a revision of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act by the U.S. Treasury Department and the IRS, according to January 16th announcements from the IRS. On January 1st, a law requiring all U.S. businesses to report cryptocurrency transactions over $10,000 came into effect, but the tax regulation has stepped back from, did I read that right? But the tax regulator has stepped back from enforcing the rules for the time being. Why? Because, part down here, this new rule can't even, boy, I swear, sometimes I think I'm dyslexic. Anyways, the new rules were oh my gosh. Hey, get it together, GiBBY, get it together. The new rules were poorly received by crypto users. I swear, when I be reading some things at times, I be foreseeing in my head what I think the next word is going to be, and I mess up at times. I don't know if everybody else does that, but it happens to me a lot. Just crazy though. So yeah, this was very unpopular. And one of the things I do not fully understand is that when I first heard about this, I heard that it was $10,000 reporting, and I thought that was for U.S. citizens, businesses, and anything in between. But when I got to this article here, which I didn't have time to do the full research, it just says United States businesses. So does this not affect U.S. citizens? I do not know as of yet. But it's one of those things where it's like it's an inconvenience. It really is, because there's a lot of people who's dealing in the crypto space and they do transactions regularly. Like sometimes in the regular financial world, a lot of people don't end up moving money like that a lot, because if you have to report it, it becomes a pain in the butt. And if you have to start doing this with crypto, it's going to be even worse, because people are moving cryptocurrency around tremendously, especially because it's a new industry. People are always trying to catch the next hot item, the next hot protocol. So they may move, case in point, from platform X to platform Y to platform Z within a matter of hours. You see what I'm saying? And then also probably doing flash loans, anything. So this could be kind of burdensome for the everyday user in crypto. And this will only just hamper, because one, I won't even know how to go about reporting anything like this. As a matter of fact, that was part of the decision to push back everything. Let's see here. The new rules were poorly received. Coincenter Executive Director Jerry Brito noted that many would find it difficult to comply with the reporting requirements without further guidance from the IRS. So I'm glad they decided to take a step back and reconsider everything about this new law. And, hopefully they decide not to just try to hamper this industry, because this is a emerging industry and a lot is going to come about from cryptocurrency and blockchain. And the worst thing the United States can do, I understand the United States still want to try to protect their borders and everything, but the worst thing we can do in the United States is hamper this industry, because we know what people who are in crypto know what it's going to be. But that's about it for that one. Let's go on to the next article here, in which I personally knew it was going to happen eventually. I knew that Facebook, if you guys don't know, some years ago, Facebook was trying to get in the crypto industry, and Basically, the U.S. government came and was like, what you guys doing? Nope, 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 nope. We want to know exactly what you're doing. So Facebook pulled the plug on their Facebook, not their Facebook, on their crypto initiative, and decided not to go forward with it. Because at the time, if Facebook would have went ahead and did what they wanted to do, Facebook would have become Facebook would have not one of, but they would have become the world's largest bank, essentially, if they established their cryptocurrency coin that they was intending on doing. But, it all got pulled. So here, let's see. The United States House Financial Services Committee has intensified its scrutiny of Meta, the parent company of Facebook, over its cryptocurrency and blockchain-related plans. This comes as Meta currently has 5 active trademark applications related to cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies. Let's see here. I know it has a couple of things here I also wanted to read. Nope, not that. Let's just read this whole thing. Meta, formerly known as Facebook, has a history of facing regulatory hurdles and pressure from lawmakers regarding its cryptocurrency endeavors. In mid-2019, the company abandoned plans to launch its cryptocurrency stablecoin, Diem, formerly Libra, due to significant opposition and regulatory concerns. Yeah, so that's what it was called, Libra, initially. Then they changed the name to Diem, and then it got abandoned. In January 2022, Meta sold Diem for $200 million to Silvergate Bank, in which this bank later faced financial difficulties also, Probably the government went after them too. That's probably why they faced difficulties. So a couple of things that they had. The trademark applications that have attracted the attention of the House Financial Services Committee cover a range of services related to cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies. So there's a couple questions and things that they wanted to ask. One of the main things they asked for they grilling Facebook over is, Facebook, are you trying to launch a stable coin? Are you trying to create your own blockchain? Are you trying to do this? Are you trying to do that? It was only a matter of time before Facebook jumped back into the game. My question is, do they not want companies to innovate? Facebook is not going to get left behind. Meta, they're not going to get left behind in the crypto space. I can guarantee you. They're going to have some type of crypto functionality implemented into their services eventually. And it's not going to be far off into the future. It's going to be sooner than later. Because they're going to make sure they're in the game. But some of the things that they talked about here was inquire directly if Meta has concrete plans to launch a cryptocurrency payment platform, which basically the bank again, stablecoin or whatever, signaling the regulatory body's vigilance over evolving landscape of digital currencies. The issue of stablecoins and potentially partnership with stablecoin projects was another key area of concern highlighted in the letter. Yep, that was something else. And this is the biggest thing why I know they're going to get into it. So Facebook have their own metaverse, whatever it is. And they're not going to get left behind. They're going to want to add NFTs to their platform where users can have ownership in what they're using. Because, I guess you want to call it first generation games, second generation. I don't know what generation of games we're in, but this type of generation that we're in now, players have ownership in the items in the game. You play a game, you want to be done with it originally. You spent all that time in it and you couldn't do anything with it. Then came the aspect of social media where people can build up accounts and then they can sell their entire account to someone else. But now it comes to the point where we're in a phase now where you can still keep your account. You can level up, build up items, do certain things, own in-game items, and you can sell those items to individuals. So if you was in a MMORPG or RPG game, you can build up a weapon, sword, make it uber, make it meta. No pun intended, but build it up, highest stats. You spent all that time, your time and effort, and now you can capitalize on that effort. You can sell that item to someone else in the game who don't want to spend that item, or somebody who just may want to be a collector. NFTs. Welcome to the new opportunity of gaming and investments. So yeah, it's just a matter of time before Facebook gets to the game. And moving on to the next article, talk all about NFTs again. So Honda drives into blockchain gaming with Life Beyond partnership. So yeah, I was scrolling by and I was going to pass by this, but then I got attracted by the car. Oh, so let me see what this is about here. And looking at that logo, is that even a Honda logo on there? On the front of this car? It may not be. This is probably AI generated image more than likely. But yeah, so Honda teams up with Darewise and Anamical Brands to bring branded vehicles into upcoming Web3 game Life Beyond. Yeah, so doing a little reading about this article here. Not too much here about it, as you guys know. Well, Anamical Brands they own a whole bunch of games, and they have, matter of fact, let's go over here. So this is the actual article, the announcement here, but I was reading through here. Animoca Games Brands, they have lots of games, which I didn't realize. Right here. The Sandbox, Phantom Galaxies, now Life Beyond, Crazy Defense Heroes, more games, intellectual properties from worlds of sports and entertainment, such as The Walking Dead, Power Rangers, MotoGP, Formula E, all of these here, lots of stuff. And their subsidiary that they created in Japan is called Animoca Brands Japan. And I think I was pronounced that all backwards earlier when I first got into this. I think I said Ananoka or something like that. I don't know, just all crazy. Animoca Brands. So subsidiary is Animoca Brands Japan for Japan. And then they also created another subsidiary, Darewise Entertainment. Darewise Entertainment is creating Life Beyond game. This is part of a couple of the images they have for Life Beyond. Didn't mean to click that. And so, look like it's going to be a futuristic game. It's going to be in called a planet something. Animoca Dolos. The Honda team integrated into Life Beyond to usher in a new area of transportation on the world of Dolos, the planet where Life Beyond takes place. So yeah, it's a futuristic game where you can own your own items in game. Like you're going to be owning your own vehicles, and they're going to be NFTs, Honda branded NFTs. That's cool. This is another company who's getting into NFTs. Like there are so many brands right now that have created NFTs. A lot of NFTs brands that I didn't even know that was in NFTs either. Some I'm still finding out, especially fashion brands. I didn't know that. I kind of knew Nike was in NFTs, but I didn't know. I think is it Louis Vuitton? It's some high-end brand, fashion brand that's in NFTs. And I remember they have something about some chests and some things. I think they're called, what is it called? A soul bond tokens. I think that's what it is, where you get an NFT and it's basically bonded to the address it was sent to, and I think you cannot transfer that NFT around. Uh, that's the concept of soulbound. But the only thing I have about soulbound NFTs is this: say if you no longer need to, well, you no longer have access to that address anymore, not because you lost the, let's just say, not because you lost the, you can't remember your private key. But let's say your private key got compromised and you moved all of your assets, off that address. But if it's soulbound, which I fully don't understand yet, are you not able to move your soulbound NFT to your new address? That's one of the things I thought about when I heard about soulbound NFTs. And so, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know as of yet. Some people made it, and obviously they thought it was a good thing, but I'm pretty sure, hopefully, there's some type of mechanism to help remedy that situation. But I have no idea as of yet. Like I said, I've been away, got into cryptocurrency, took a break, got into cryptocurrency, came back, took another hiatus, came back, took a short hiatus. So I have not been continuously keeping up to date with all the news and updates in crypto space. There's a lot of stuff I still have to get myself updated on, and I've been back for quite some time, and I'm still not updated. Still a lot of stuff I have to understand and research. But that's life in this crypto space, especially in a new and emerging technology. Kind of like when the .com craze came about. There was a lot of stuff that came, and crypto space, there's like 10, 20, 100 times even more than what the .com bubble was. What was crazy is that I don't think there's not many developers. There may not, I don't know. I don't know this for a fact. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. There may not be as many developers in the Web3 space and crypto space as there were in a .com bubble. I do not know. But there out of the world's developers, software developers right now, there's only a small percentage of them who are crypto Web3 experienced, who's actually programming in the space, in which I always be trying to get into in what time. I just got to sit down and crack down on it. Just sit down and just dig into these training resources and get into this. 'Cause like I said, I want to be mining and I want to be a developer also and keeping up with everything. But there's just so much to keep up with. But, that's just my story. I don't want to go too deep into it. We'll be going over some of that stuff later on in further videos. But guys, I think, ew, excuse me, we're coughing. I think that's going to be it for today's video. I don't think there's anything else I need to really cover for today, other than I'm trying to get the schedule on track and get us a definite time, a concrete time in which I sit and record and start to release these videos on a more consistent basis on an established time. But if you have stuck around to the end, I do want to thank you for hanging out with me. If you guys could go ahead and like the video, please leave a comment if you want to say anything that you like, a correction, suggestion, anything. Also, guys, subscribe to the video and please share the video with somebody who you think will benefit from the information I provided today. And I do want to thank you all for sticking around. Once again, I forgot to go over the crypto bubbles. But yeah, this is Crypto GiBBY, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Peace.